Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, great. So welcome. Today we will be talking about comparing rates and proportions. Okay. So before we start, as good practice, we should clear your workspace. So using the using the using the RM list command, RM then parenthesis list equal ls. We can use that to clear our workspace just to be sure that we're not working with different sets of data that's been previously loaded. And then setting your working directory. We use the set WD command. I hope everybody remembers how to do that. So we're going to use the set WD command to set the working directory, and then you tell R, you give R the path to your working directory. I'm not going to type all of this out because the path to my working directory is long and error prone. I already said it. So I've just set my working directory. So today we will be looking at the tools that allow us to compare proportions and odds. Oh, my video is not on. Okay. So we'll be looking at tools that allow us to compare proportions and odds. It's always a good practice to load your dplyr library in case you need it. So I'm just going to load the dplyr library. The data set that we're using is the RDS10y.csv. So to read that, we first call the library, we first load the readr package using the library readr, and then we assign that. Hello?
Yeah, when I downloaded it, it was in the XLS format, so I have to convert mine to CSV. Maybe they may experience difficulty in loading it when they are using it as CSV. When they leave it as XLS, so the importing it to R will be like maybe a different formula. So I'm so used to the CSV, I have to convert mine. So I don't know whether they encounter a similar problem. That is in the format is XLSX instead of the normal CSV we are so used to.
Yeah, that also happened to me. When I downloaded the data, it downloaded as XLS, so I received it as a CSV file. So thank you for bringing that up. And I received it as a CSV file because I just wanted to stay true to this code. But you know that you can also just read it in an Excel using the read Excel package, right? So I'll just pause and ask others, are you able to read it? Are you able to receive it as CSV and load it into R? Please, maybe with a show of hands, or you can unmute yourself. Please let me know if you're able to read the data.
I was also unable to read the data.
Okay, so where are you now? Did you receive it as CSV? Hello?
It says can't read the file.
Yeah, it cannot read the file because, like Abbas mentioned, when you download it, it downloads as an XLCX file, which is Excel. Okay. However, we're asking, if you look at the code of line number 26, it's a read underscore CSV. So basically, we're telling R to go and look for a CSV file. And
okay, let me try that. Thank you very much.
So why don't you resave it as CSV? Please give me.
I didn't get that. Come again.
Resave it as CSV. Open the XLX, the current file you have, and then go to Save As and save it as CSV. Maybe I should do that.
Okay, let me do that. Thanks.
Okay. Amit, Oziama, Zbook, how far are you? Are you able to receive as CSV or reading as Excel?
I read as Excel.
Okay, so you read as
Excel.
Excel, great.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've saved as CSV. Maybe it should avoid much errors while we go through. I'm not sure what the difference is.
Okay, Oziama, that's fine. Whether you can read it as Excel, you can save it as CSV and use the exact same line of code. It doesn't matter. As long as
Okay,
you're
thank you.
able to, if it's Excel, then we'll read it in using the read Excel function. And if you want to receive it as CSV, it's also fine. Amit? Okay. Amit Omotoye, please let me know where you are. I want to be sure that you are able to read. Because if you're not able to read it in, then you won't be able to follow.
Sorry, I just joined. I'm sorry.
Okay. So have you downloaded the data set?
Presently, no, with my laptop. That's
Okay, so 1 minute. Okay, so is everybody able to follow? If you still have if you're not able to save it, I'm just going to, you can use, okay. You can do install.packages, then read Excel. Then once you install the package, then you call up the library, and then you can do read Excel. Can you see my screen?
No.
No, we can't.
Oh, you cannot. Okay. Sorry, I stopped sharing for a minute. Okay. Oops. Okay, so this is what if you want to stay with the Excel, the version that you downloaded, you can just do install.packages, then read XL in the apostrophe, and then once you do that, once you install the package, read Excel, then of course you want to call it up with a library. Library read Excel, right? And then after that, you want to then, I'm not going to execute this because I already have the RDS, but then you can say RDS is read underscore Excel, then, the name, how you saved it, RDS 10Y dot XLSX. So can you see my screen? Can you see
Yes.
what you
Yes.
made if you're keeping it as Excel? So please, can everybody confirm to me that they've been able to read this in, whether as Excel or as CSV?
Done.
Yes, we did.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Kindly copy the line of code on your chat so that I can copy it.
So have you installed the package? Okay.
Yes, I have.
Okay. So this is assuming that you have it as this is the name that it's saved in. saved as on your computer.
PC. Okay.